G'day guys and welcome to the Centre Bounce for another Thursday night drive home session. It's your boy Joe. How we doing, Big J?
Mate, I'm good. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone likes the new colours and the new layouts. Have to check why the members badges aren't working because there's a couple of people on here that are members like Initiator. I don't know if
I
it's
can
working.
see it on my phone. I can see it on my phone. It is working.
Okay, cool. All right. The StreamYard thing's then not coming through, but that's all right. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, doing all right, mate. Good. Not happy for North going to get slaughtered today is probably the right conversation to have.
Yeah, you probably will be, but it's okay. You're not the first team to get pumped by the Dogs, and they're going to have. You obviously have a lot of injuries. And happy 100th anniversary, by the way. 100 years in the AFL for North Melbourne. Do you feel old yet?
Mate, I think we're actually one of the oldest clubs, period. I think it's like 1860s or something in the VFL or the VFA and then the AFL as well. So, yeah, very, very happy. Nice to be here. Yeah, pretty happy. I think as we reflect on days like today, we kind of look at how good and how impactful like keep north-south and the move to Gold Coast and stuff was on the team, you know. We haven't had the biggest successes on the field, but off the field we've done all right.
Yeah. Clowns. Hey, how's it going, Clowns? Best option, any line for 500,000 or less. Considering Kennedy, Moore, Pickett, Horn-Francis, Amon, Ridley. No, not Rids, bruv. Jezza, Hogan, Green. Just want to hear your thoughts, opinions if possible. Of those ones that you've mentioned, I really like Jezza. I like Jesse. I like Jeremy Cameron. I think Jezza Cameron's got. I would have loved to have brought him into my side earlier, if not for the fact that he was around 16 buy player. Let me just present the screen. Share screen. Okay. So you look at their run home for the Cats. Richmond at GMHBA, the Giants, St Kilda, North, or Essendon. There is not a single red matchup there, and there's a few teams there that he's really licking his lips that he's about to destroy. So I think of those options, I really like Jezza Cameron. I think Jezza Cameron's got a great run home, and I would have had him earlier in my side if not for the buy. What do you reckon, Jez? Best player under 500k?
If those are the options that are named, I'm going to go a different way. I'm actually going to go Kennedy. I think Jezza Cameron has the highest ceiling out of all of them, but I think Kennedy, the way that he's been playing and the way that he's been looking in the team, he's probably set for like a 95 average over the next however many weeks. You might not get as many flashy games, but you probably won't get as many shit games either. So I think he's like my selection. I think as the Dogs push for finals, he's going to be a crucial part of that team. And we've seen it the last couple of weeks that, hey, he's actually been looking really good. So sneaky kind of pot option. And the DPP is nice as well. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the DPP. So, yeah.
Ozzy Pickett does look really good, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, like, it's Ozzy Pickett.
Average of 101.
Yeah, but what's Kennedy's? Kennedy's like 97 or something.
97, yeah.
Yeah, so he's pretty much up there, but his is better, in my opinion, because it's like 90, 95, 95, 60, and then a 150, you know?
What does Germany even cost?
Because you don't know which week you're going to get. It could be the 60 or it could be the 150.
Fair enough. Let's have a look at Jezza Cameron. What's happened to him? So he scored a 63 against Brisbane. Oh, they were demolished that game.
Yep.
And then what happened against the Suns? Oh, that
The
was a
the
horrific.
only
That was a horrific game. That game was the slippery, muddy. No one could do anything.
mm,
You know,
the only benefit as well, as I'll say for Cameron, is that you're bringing him in, and you're most likely getting like an immediate 120 plus this week versus Richmond. So that would be the only really favourable thing as well, is that, you know, these guys might have a better run overall, but it's nice to bring someone in and then go bang, like in your first week of owning them.
I guess what he also has going for himself is that he's only 421k.
Oh man, but he did stay under 500. Like he might only be able to afford like one player.
Yeah, so if you get someone like a Jezza, then you're saving yourself lots of money there. Or depends, I guess, how many trades you've got left there, clowns. That also might be another consideration. G'day, Initiator. How you doing? Ferdi, how are ya? Ferdi Shiker. I don't know. That's thanks, maybe. How's the late fun looking? Nah, no late fun tonight, mate. Shawnee, how you doing? Bailey, how are you? Velo, good to see ya. Will tag Bond tonight?
No. Oh, he
Will.
sorry. He might try. They might try, but I think Bont is Bont. So, yeah.
Bont is Bont, but he just still scored 60 odd last week, which was terrible.
Yeah.
Slaughtered, I don't know how much effort they'll put in with Dersma in the side this week. Dersma's been named. That's interesting. How do you feel like they're going to go? I mean, you clearly said they're going to be slaughtered, but I mean, based on the lineup.
Oh, I'm back.
Hello.
Oh, guys, let us know as well if you like all the colors and stuff in the backgrounds. If you guys want to test out those that are members too, you have a sneaky look at some emojis. You'll actually see some more emojis on there too. So, yeah, just something a little bit different.
Shazel or McKercher for the Bond?
Can you pick someone else? I feel bad.
Shazel.
Yeah, probably.
Playing with that banged up shoulder. You never know how that's going to go. J-Bags, hey fellas, thought on whether I should put VC on Sherry or Green this week. Already have the C on Holmes. So Sherry in the ruck department playing against English. Now English is a green matchup. And the problem is, though, where are the hitouts going to go? I don't know if they're going to go to advantage is the problem. And for a ruck, rucks really do rely on hitouts to advantage. You saw what happened with DeConning last week. DeConning only scored in the 80s. He only had 2 hitouts to advantage. So the Dogs, they're a black hole for SuperCoach scoring. I've said this all along. And North are a little bit weakened in that midfield. So I would prefer going the VC on Green. I think Green is playing against West Coast. It's a solid Green matchup. He is an in and under beast, and yeah, I'd probably go with Green personally.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Hola, Jace, ¿cómo estás? Gonna
mate.
go on with Big Jezza this week for my last spot in the forward line. Very nice. Mark, hey guys, what the fish
Mark.
show? What is going on at Essendon? That bloody hanger. We don't need to play a game to see players going down. It's ridiculous. It's so bad. And the crazy thing is, there was this Fox News report about what's his face? About Zach Reed, that he's going to go and consult a specialist, consult a surgeon, even though the scans have revealed a low-grade hamstring strain. In classic Essendon fashion, low-grade hamstring strain could mean season-ending injury, season-ending surgery.
Yeah, I think that the problem with Zach Reed, though, Joe, is just he just keeps getting constantly injured all the time. That he'll come back from injury, as we've seen this year, comes in, plays a handful of games, and then gets injured again. Like, low-grade strain maybe, but there must be some form of underlying problem there that it just hurts, So maybe they'll be able to find out what it is and be able to stop it. But
the
there
problem is
must
that he
be
plays for
something.
the Bombers. That's his problem. He plays for the Bombers. Kurt Rigg, do we like Roma's run home? Mostly in Melbourne, and he's looking fit. He is looking fit. Look at the ruck.
Yeah, I would have loved him. A bit cheaper.
Yeah. Not a bad run home.
Yeah.
He's got
Would have
two
loved
red
him more
matchups.
decam. Him more decam in the team would have been fantastic.
Yeah, he's looking all right. Fair shout. How much does he cost these days, Rowan Marshall?
Like 530. He was 510 last week, I think, and then jumped up.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, like 502 last week and then jumped up.
Not too bad. Jack McRae is barely over 500. Yeah, if you can afford Jack McRae, why not? Pretty sure he has a really good run too for inside mids. Doesn't really leave Marvel Stadium too much. If I recall, St Kilda's run is really good. Yeah. Got a couple of orange matchups, a couple of tougher matchups to start with. But afterwards, it's basically all green, which is awesome. Do you go Marshall or English? Oh, I'd probably go Marshall. Bailey, G'day lads, got one upgrade
Marshall.
left.
I would go Marshall too.
Roughly 80k in the bank, hoping to get rid of Erasmus and Clark. Leaves me with roughly 500k for a forward. Thoughts on Cozzy? Lots of CBAs on the weekend. Yeah, it's true. He has been getting lots of CBAs.
Look, I think Melbourne need to give him the run. Hence why his scoring's really good and why he's not a bad pickup.
Yeah. His last 3 weeks have been insane.
Yeah.
92, 87, 87.
They're doing better. They're doing better with him in the team. So
pretty sure they're losing.
And they're not doing better.
I think they're losing even with him in there, which is the crazy thing is. So he's had 92% CBAs, scored a 70 with 3 goals. Like, that's insane. Like, how do you have 92% CBAs and 3 goals for 70 points? That's insane to me. Seriously. Then 87%, 3 goals. Again, he had 15 disposals as well. Like, holy crap. And his disposal efficiency it wasn't even the worst at 67, and yet he still only scored 70. The other 2 weeks has had slightly less CBAs, slightly better disposal efficiency. Again, 3 goals. This dude's on fire. He's gone 3 goals back to back to back. Not too bad at all. What's Melbourne's run like? Who do Melbourne have to play? Melbourne. Play. Adelaide. Torched. North. They'll lose again. Carlton. That'll be interesting. Saints. West Coast. Doggies. It's not the easiest run home. Stuff him. No Cozzy. No Cozzy. Get anybody else. Is it worth having both Darcy and Jezza in the forward line? Both have huge ceiling, but also both have the very poor floor. I'm only running one in Darcy. Yeah, if you've got one already, then don't go for the other stuff. Then don't go for the other one as well.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think you're playing for the next 7 or so weeks, so play it off the fact that there's only 7 or so weeks left. Work it out on the matchups. You want the best players, Velo, you can get over the next 7 or so weeks. If we were looking at the start of the season, where players are very much up and down, I would say don't get both. Grab more midfielders that play half forward and that kind of stuff. But if Cameron's playing North, West Coast, Melbourne, a bunch of these teams that just can't do anything, like what's the key forwards, Joe? Do key forwards over the next. If Geelong have the easiest matchups for key forwards, just in
third
general.
easiest.
Yeah. So, like, there's no problem with getting Jezza Cameron. Like, he plays Richmond again, he plays GWS, he plays North, he plays Port. Like, statistically, there's not not a red matchup in there. So, you're playing for the next 6 weeks. You want someone durable. You want someone who's not going to get injured. You want someone with the highest ceiling. A lot of people now have jumped on Darcy because he was like 450K. So forget about having Darcy and just grab Cameron because he's good over the next few rounds.
Yep, indeed. Already have Kennedy and Darcy around the same price. Yep. Or you could just get someone like a McRae if you haven't got him. McRae is just a little bit over that. Causa, love the new stuff. Yeah, so did Velo and Initiator spamming the. There
you go. Hope you guys enjoy it. $5 a month gets you access to our members live stream on Tuesday. Obviously gets you access to all of the stuff here as well. Maybe some members shirts and other things as well coming out. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. We might talk a little bit today about some merch that might be coming out, which would be cool. But yeah, kind of support the channel that way, and you guys get a bunch of benefits and whatever else it is. We'll be doing AFLW as well after the AFL season. So it's not like things finish in September and then that's it on the channel.
Yep. Exactly.
What's up, Frankie? Right. How you going?
Alex, I can't decide between VC, Bont, Sherry, or Green. Have the C on Smith. Does Bont get tagged? Sherry, 5-day break too. Well, if Bont gets tagged, what's the big deal?
I wouldn't pick if this is the way it's going. So who does GWS plays West Coast? I would go Green. I personally, if I had someone like Green in my team, I would probably pick him. I think today, the problem with the Dogs is that they have like 4 really good players and not all of them go big all the time. So it's really hard to pick a Dogs player to go massive, even versus a Richmond and things like that. Like it's Libba's 250th this week. So he could go big. Bontempelli could be held or just go 100. You know, they've got a whole bunch of these players. If you can go someone like a Green, you'd assume that he'd have a good week against GWS. And you can say Green will score well. Versus this week, Bont 110, Libba 140, Bailey Dale 150. How are you going to pick which one it is? So I would say, hey, you know which one it's going to be, or at least you have a better chance of him going big, then cool, no worries. Like Richards will go big today. Libba will go big. Bont will go big. Kennedy might do okay. Like you can't pick all of them. You could have another crappy week like where Frazier goes 150 versus North. Like you just can't pick which one it's going to be versus, Green is going to go well against, you know what I mean, Corey. You know what I mean. Green's going to go well. So I think that may be a better time. Yeah, but blue ballers, we said that last week and they only went like 65. Like he's had one good game out of like 5. It's depressing. So,
well, he was playing against the Swans, and the Swans, I don't know. I didn't anticipate a 150 from him. But you're putting,
like
I don't know.
Over 100 would have been nice.
I don't know who was. Well, even if he scored 100, you'd still be talking shit about him because he didn't live up to your VC potential. But like,
no one did. I think Bailey Dale scored like 8 points in the second half. So, yeah.
Tom Green is a very, very good player. But your VC is someone who you want to roll the dice with that has got a high ceiling. You want someone with a high ceiling so that they come in and when they fire, they whack it out of the park for a home run. That's what you want. That's your VC. Your VC is someone that you walk into the weekend going disco, whoop, whoop. That's what the VC. The captain is the ever reliable skipper who gives you the reliable 125 score and you're happy with it as the fall-up option. I don't know. I don't think Tom Green is that whack it out of the park type of player who gives you the walk-off, grand slam in baseball terms. You know what I mean?
Mm.
For me, I'm happy to roll the dice. Yes, the Bont let me down last week. He let everybody down last week, didn't he? The Bont only scored such a poor score. But the last time Marcus Bontempelli let us down, what happened the next week? Let's have a look. We don't have to look too far back. So Bontempelli gave us a crappy 66 3 weeks ago. And we were all like, oh no, what a shame. We traded in the Bont. He let us down. He got so much cheaper. What did he do? You keep the faith, and he turns around and he drops a 177 on you. Tom Green is not that guy. Tom Green's not a 177 scoring type player. He's not. So for me, I'm happy to roll it with the Bont. In Bont, we trust.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it'll make it fun to watch today. That's
Absolutely.
As a North fan, like, boy, it's a bit rough.
3 days left. 3 trades left. Is worth getting rid of Chera for Green, or just suck it up and save trades for injury?
Look, if it's only going to cost you one trade, Frankie, I don't mind doing it. I think Chera, similar to a couple of other players, their ceiling's not there. And I think Green might average like 20 points plus on him for the rest of the season. I mean, if we look at Chera last week, he scored 66. Green this week scored... Sorry, Green last week. Green scored 136 versus Gold Coast. So if you had made the trades last week, you'd already be 80 points up. I think Green is one of those sneaky pods that a lot of the higher ranked community don't have. He's only owned in 7% of teams, 3-round average of 128, and he plays West Coast this week.
Yeah,
Chera, I think, is going to have the Blues. Obviously plays for the Blues, but he's not going to be as good in the second half. So if it's only going to cost you one trade, Frankie, 100% do it. Lock it in. Have fun for the rest of the time. GWS, second highest for inside mids. Richmond, no one has anyway. They don't care. I think Green's going to go bananas over the next few weeks. So,
indeed.
Yeah, I 100% will do it. Now, if it's going to cost you 3 trades to do it, maybe not. If it's going to cost you 2 trades to do it, I'd be considering bringing in like a playing rookie that's actually doing stuff to be able to make it work. But Green for 1 trade, done. Make it happen. Enjoy the rest of the season. Trades don't matter if you're not having fun.
Correct. It's a bloody hanger that needs to be dug on, not the players. I know, the hanger is cursed, and I've said it all along. Bit too early to dig a grave. No, we're not digging a grave. Causa are going to be at the North game today. Going to be great to see the celebration in person. Very nice.
I would be there, but it's just me at home. Well, me and the wife and whatever at home and stuff. So watch it on the TV. No dramas.
I don't know what's up with Michael. This. How's it going, Big J and Joe, and all of you watching? Like, I don't quite understand.
What's up, Michael?
What's up with this? It's almost a bit of a sinister energy coming here from Michael. How's it going, you sons of bitches? Like, I don't know.
Mate, I'll tell you what, Joe. The emojis are getting a bit of work out today. If you guys want to see anything else, right? I think I have 1 or 2 spots left for emojis. If you guys have any ideas of things that you want to have, let me know, and I can make it up for you as well. So, already have a couple ideas of things to change. Just seeing how it looks on stream, but more than happy to do that. So, yeah.
I am drinking Cocoa Bella coffee latte coconut water. Yes, with 5 key electrolytes. So that's what I'm drinking at the moment.
And if we get a couple more members too, then we can get some more emojis, because I think I can only have a limit of 9. So, yeah, at this kind of member level.
Yeah, stuff him, his shit, and the Blues are shitter. Essendon supporters need jet fuel, bruv. We've drunk all of it. We're now on to the good stuff. plays the Bombers as well. Absolutely. And we've got no backline. Jeez, I am sick as a dog. Oh, that's so
I
sad
am
to hear.
too, Cheese. I am sick. Someone gave me the flu. So yeah, you can hear it in my voice. Had it with me all week. Just hope I don't like cough too much. But yeah, it's rough. Been a rough week at work having to talk to people all the time.
Cheese, it's all right. If the Bombers get up for you, you'll feel much better immediately. How about that? Think about that. Believe in the Dons. Shirt no good for me unless you make 10 sizes. Lol.
Hey, Velo, you never know, man. I think it goes up to like 6XL. So, you know, it's they're made to print merchandise.
Beanies are better in my opinion.
It's
Beanies
made to print,
I love a good beanie. Always keep a trusted beanie here right next to me. Always when I'm going out for a nice walk in the evening. Yes, in the bin for North Melbourne. I love it. Cheese feels like losing my last 2 trades to get a Bont and just hope no injuries for the rest of the season. Go hard or go home. Not playing to finish a safe 17, rather go down swinging, but don't know yet.
Can you grab someone else? I feel like Bont's ownership is a bit too high now. Like if you can grab someone else, there you go. Initiator, they do show on stream. 100%.
Like on this StreamYard that we're using.
Oh no, because we're not logged in with we're not logged into YouTube Live. That's the only problem. Yep. Unfortunately.
Pull over, your SuperCoach scores are too low. That's a funny one. Green again. Yeah, saw that. Craig. Hey, champs.
What's up,
I have
Craig?
a little sidey doing tees and shirts and caps if you need help. Oh, on you, Craig.
I mean, I have a little sidey too. I spent the day at work doing a bit of caps and shirts and stuff. So yeah. Maybe we'll, shoot us a message on Facebook, Craig.
There you go. Anyone know what these new ump rules come into effect? Badly affects Hewitt, Rowell, and Shearer. Trade them all out. Trade them out. Let them go.
Does that mean they're going to get more of the ball or they're going to get less of the ball?
I don't even know. What's up with these new...
What new rules?
Umpiring new rules AFL. AFL introduced new laws on Tuesday around player-umpire contact, essentially bringing in a 4 strikes policy for players. 4 strikes, the fish, that contact umpires on as many occasions across a 2-year span, with the 5th strike resulting in an automatic tribunal case. Nani?
Does that just mean like don't bump into the umpires?
Apparently, I mean, Dimmer Hardwick's never happy about anything.
That's very true.
He has slammed the AFL's changed the umpire contact rules. Any player who makes careless contact with an umpire 4 or more times in a 2-year period faces to be seen in a potential ban. Hardwick says players such as Matt Rowell will unfairly face suspension. Why?
Yeah, Flash is saying here.
Oh, because they're on 4 already? No, you can't be applying it retrospectively. No way.
I don't think so. But I think they're more just complaining that hey, it's going to look bad now, like the way that it's going and whatnot. Doesn't look great. If he's already on 4, I mean, just stop running into the umpires, mate. It's not that hard. Oh.
It's retrospective? What?
There you go, Joe. Matt Rowell suspension. Suspension.
Bullshit. The AFL have lost the plot. You just can't be introducing crap midway through the year and then saying, hey, by the way, you touched an umpire 2 years ago. Holy crap. This is, oh, I don't even know. I'm just speechless. Who at the AFL thought that was a good idea? Oh my God. What? Holy shawarma. This is almost like cancel culture all over again. You said something mean to me 5 years ago, and now it's come to light, and you're going to be cancelled on social media. Wow. Wow. That's bad. That's very bad. Yep. Dimmer, I agree with that finger, mate. Long may it stand erect against the umpiring fraternity. This is ridiculous. This is abysmal. I have Hewitt already in my team. What a terrible trade-in that is now. Oh no, can I be retroactively given more trades because of this bull crap? Huh? I was talking shit on Bont and I still bought him. Bruv, you have to. Phillips tranked to Law last time. Okay, excellent. Let the Bont free. James D'Alberto. Should I go Bolton to McRae this week or Bolton and Mills to Grundy in round 19 for his good run? Run is crazy. Could average 150. How would you go Bolton and Mills to Grundy? How does that work? We all expected Bont to get 100 plus, not that big. Yeah, I know. I get that. Guys, Bont is doing a merit playing on the forward line. Easy game. Easy game. You're all over it. Tom Green is more the fantasy player. Correct. And that's why you vice captain Dacos. Fair enough. Evening, Aero. Good to see you, mate. Expecting a low ton from Dacos, not something crazy. Fair enough. Bolton for McKercher. Thoughts? Honestly, Shea Bolton, if he wasn't playing for Fremantle right now, gee, what a flop he is. What a flop of a trade-in, I feel. Has not quite lived up to the expectations, I think, coming out of Fremantle, personally. But McKercher, what's his role been? He's been how much in terms of CBAs has he been getting? Let's have a look. Fremantle, Shea Bolton, 52% on the weekend. 52%, just a random spike for no reason.
I think a bunch of players got injured in the game, right? So
okay, so there was a reason.
Shea Bolton. Yeah.
And
like we might see McKercher
71.
get a few more this week, just with the likes of like Luke Parker and stuff now in the team. So
yeah, no, stuff him. Get McKercher. Are we doing a watch along tonight? Yeah. If you guys are happy to do it again, like I'm not just gonna randomly just start doing watch alongs. I am going to. I want to get your opinions. I want to know that there's going to be people watching. I don't want to just randomly just start doing a live watch along for a potential slaughter without having people watching it with me. So if you do want me to do a watch along tonight, let me know. And if we get enough people on board, we'll do it. Since when is an Essendon beanie good? When it's raining. And I'd rather have it rain on the club than rain on me. Joe, I'm fun Mikey. Plastered and happy. You are very happy. Tom Green is the other one because of his good run home. Just don't know if he has the ceiling. That's what I'm saying. The ump rules are effective immediately. Warning went out because too much umpire contact. Geez, these umpires are the most precious SOBs ever. Holy crap. Who are these umpires? Seriously. Like, AFL umpires. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, at least the Players Association is speaking out about this. The AFL has been slammed for dramatically increasing penalties for players. The AFL players have called the move disappointing. So he wasn't consulted before the sudden change ahead of the upcoming round. Starting on Thursday night, a player charged with careless umpire contact for a fourth time or more during the past 2 seasons can be referred directly to the tribunal on first possible suspension. Fines have skyrocketed recently, with total amount to exceed a record $1 million over the past 24 months by the end of the season. While agreeing umpires need to be protected. What are they being protected from, though? Interim AFLPA boss Ben Smith believed the match review officer and tribunal is not working and needs to be reviewed. The safety of umpires. Who is putting the umpires not in safety. Who is jeopardizing the safety of the umpires? I don't understand. Which player?
Has there been one where like the players knocked at a referee or something recently? Maybe
You would
that's
surely
fine.
think that was accidental, mid-game, mid-play. I don't think any of these players are assaulting the umpires. I feel like that would be big news. However, or threatening to assault them. However, unilaterally deciding to increase the penalties on the playing group to greater extremes without consultation is disappointing. The NFLPA wrote to the AFL weeks ago to request a forum where the players can sit down and genuinely discuss these issues holistically with the AFL. There are multiple factors that go into the number of fines increasing for careless contact with an umpire, such as additional umpires on the field. Well, if you increase the umpiring, then you increase the likelihood, greater congestion around the ball, and the players for the threshold of what constitutes incidental or accidental contact between players and umpires continues to shift. They ultimately believe these fines aren't proportionate to the acts committed. Like, what are they doing? Like, what are the acts being committed by the players? I don't get it. Newly re-signed Gold Coast star has already been fined 3 times for umpire contact. What's he done? It's not like Toby Green walking through the umpire, is it? What's he been doing? What has this man done to the umpires? Has he like touched a shoulder or something? A 4th offense likely this season. There have been 63 careless contact fines, with 56 last year and only 20 in 2023. A change mid-season could possibly impact the Brownlow medal. Essendon coach Brad Scott warned the AFL was already asking a lot of the playing group. I just hope there's a deep dive. Of course, it's always this guy. He's always in the media for some reason. I swear to God, just coach the club and leave this bullcrap alone, bro. Just fix the injuries. That's all I care about. I understand the reasoning for it. The AFL had their hand forced on this one. Everyone's got to take some responsibility, not just the players. Responsibility for what? Bombers players took part in drills at training on Wednesday to ensure they aren't making unnecessary contact with umpires.
There you go.
There is a specific drill to avoid umpires? The ball ups are the problem. The incidental umpire contact around the ground doesn't happen very often. What the hell is going on with this league? BJ, how about headstone?
Mark. Oh, Mark. It's. Just wait. Just wait, Mark. Just wait.
Oh my God. Are you gonna try? Are you about to pull something up? Are you about to pull something up?
Yeah. Just wait, Mark.
Okay. All right. Oh, we're waiting. We're waiting. Zero trades is too difficult, man. I can't. Unless you have an extra premium, I wouldn't go zero trades personally. Retrospective. It's crap. It's backdated. The umpires thought it was a good idea. And there's calls for the stand rule. Agreed. One of rounds when he was battling with Toby Green, and the ump stood on Green's foot. Round never touched the umpire, and yet he was fined for that. Bolton is downhill skier. Exactly right. I agree. AFL's got over $1 million in fine for players in the last 3 or 4 years. I think it's just a Ponzi scheme. Five didn't get subbed on either. Oh, that's right. Squeak! Can't Gents Bond VC tonight into Gorn. God help me. Love it. On your Squeak. I'm on the Bond VC as well. 100-year celebration. That's right. Joe, you're in for the watch along. Excellent. Anyone else down for a watch along? Even Razor Ray dislikes the way it was introduced. Well, good on him. No, I thought it was fair. The numbers put out was something like 58 last year. This year, it's already past that. So are we trying to say that the players are going out of their way more than ever this year to touch umpires? I don't know about that. Goulden or Dawson, who is the better buy? Oh, that's a good question. I like Dawson. Big fan of Dawson.
Yeah, I like Dawson as well. I think he's going to be more consistent is probably the big thing.
How's Adelaide's run home? Pretty good. Sydney also have a pretty good run, but not identical. But I think Adelaide's just better. They want to stop players sitting up behind them for the centre bounce. Balls up in centre bounce, basically they're just small bumps. Using them to create space. Well, why are they being set up behind them? Because they're using them to create space. But does not the AFL want there to be less congestion and more space? Is that not what the AFL wants?
They're running into the people, right?
I don't know how often are they running into the umpires. I don't see it that often. I personally don't see many instances where players are running into them. Because every time the umpire, before they do the ball up, he will say, I'm coming out backwards, clear the pathway. And that always happens. There's like a million stoppages every round. How often are they getting bumped into? I don't see it. I was trying to find the Chamberlain video on it, but I think it's on KO. I sent a link to Facebook umpire. Okay, I'll have a pull it up. What about a Richards VC? Yeah, well, Richards is a very good VC for sure.
Yeah, I like it.
If I had Richards, I'd love to VC him, but alas, I don't have him. So I can't do that. Hey, lads. Would you go down to 2 trades if you deepen your bench and have more DPP? I'm looking to bring Tauru and Charlson. I'll be able to swing all positions. Got 23 premiums.
All right.
If you got 23 and you're getting a 24th, then that's fine. If you find someone that's really good that you don't want to pass up on. Or just keep the 4 trades and have a bare bench. Only have 2-3 active players on the bench. I don't mind you if you're having a 24th premium and you have 2 trades left. That's perfectly fine for me. I don't think it's the fault of the players, rather changes in the game, allowing rucks to wrestle.
Velo, if you have a look at the emojis, there may be a new emoji for you, Velo.
Ooh.
Just letting you know.
New emoji. For Velo.
Yeah.
Lucky you, Velo.
He did request a new one.
Just trying to pull up the video that Velo was talking about. Wait, what? AFL on contact.
We also have big. Is that going to work? Big KB Sports. Did someone inspire a new logo? There you go, KB Sports, Joe. We're all over High Broom Sports at the moment. Look at that.
Oh, very nice, Kai.
Very flashy,
Very nice.
flashy.
Very flashy. So the umpire's gone back, and they've just tripped over his foot.
Yeah, I think they're trying to stop contact just in general, because I've seen a few hits as well where players will hide behind the umpires and do stuff like it's the umpires are probably complaining.
You just slipped there on that one.
Yeah, but that one he didn't know.
Oh, yeah, not all of them are.
No, of course.
This one clearly is a trip there on Toby's foot. Okay.
Yeah,
that one clearly makes sense. This one, yeah, he was just bumped into here. That was silly.
But this is where as well, yeah, that they can say, hey, oh, Joe, teams are up as 2.
Yeah.
That they can actually say, hey, it may count or it may not count. But yeah, let's pull up teams anyway. We'll have a look.
This is just silly. Like, where else is the umpire supposed to go? That should be Fraser. That's against Fraser. The umpire throws the ball up, always going to run backwards. Oh my God, Pendles. What about Pendlebury, huh? How much did Pendlebury get fined for this one? What round was this? Carlton versus Collingwood. Was Pendlebury fined for this? Can someone tell me, did Pendlebury get fined for this? He hit him hard. Oh, he touched him. Does that count as 2 touches for Baz? 2 touches there? 2 inappropriate. You can't be holding hands with umpires. You can't be holding hands with umpires. Unbelievable. All right, let's look at the AFL TEAMSHEETS. He was good. Fine him. Bloody. No, it was the umpires who paid him. I love it, Mark. I'm with Hardwick here. If they're talking about suspending Dacos rather than Rao, everyone would be riding. Agreed. All right. So, this game. I'm sorry, Jez. I am tipping.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, that's
tipping
fine.
the Dogs.
Yeah.
There's like, man, seriously, Wardlaw. Fisher out makes you better, sure. But no Darling, no Wardlaw, no Parker.
To be honest, Wardlaw's stats over the last couple of weeks haven't been fantastic. So we're not losing out on a lot. It's just it just sucks.
All right. So yeah, doggies for this one.
Yeah.
Carlton. Jesus. Dropped. Injured. Dropped.
Yeah.
Injured.
It's
dropped. Potter dropped?
I told people it's going to be a bloody it's a bit of a essay at the moment, I think, for a few of these teams.
Bro, Chincotta dropped. What's Dacos going to do? What the hell? Pitane is in the side? Oh my God, Voss, you absolute. Voss wants to get sacked. Voss is literally saying, sack me.
Last run, Joe. Last run, yeah?
Last run. So we're named Pitane, do we?
Yep.
Oh my
Last
God.
run.
Carroll, Cowan, Ashton Moore. Yeah, Moore should be playing. Francis Evans is back. Carlton is so screwed. Thank God. I'm sorry, Velo. Oh, Jesus. This, yeah, look, if initiated Voss the toss. Voss swung the axe. Nah, if TDK is going, you have to play Pluto. Well, that's what this suggests, doesn't it? This suggests that Carlton know TDK is a gone. TDK is a Gornskis. He's gone. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. That's how Bazza gets paid, through the umpers. Hey, Charles, how's it going?
What's up, Charles?
Bernard in, Titch in. Yeah, Collingwood by the length of the Flemington Straight. Gee whiz. Oh, God. What do we do with DeConning?
Oh, you got to keep him. It just makes it hard when people had, people got Ron Marshall instead of him, and obviously rode that wave pretty well. So, yeah. Just a bit rough.
Mate,
what's up, Mo?
Mo! It's been ages, Mo. How you doing, cuzzy, mate? Mate. What's the word on Sheezel? He's playing, bro. He's playing. Just won't be playing very well.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on him. Look, if you want to trade, I think he'll go okay this week. But if you want to trade him, no dramas. I think he just hasn't seemed right the last couple of weeks. So, if you can grab someone who's more expensive, doing a lot better for you, I think maybe it's worth having a look at it.
Don't be sorry, Joe. We are shit. That's why QnA is playing. There you go. Fair enough, I guess. West Coast and the Giants. Hunt dropped. Wow.
Yeah. And a certain Nick Madden is are we not in this game?
Briggs is back.
Yeah, Briggs is back.
Oh, no Hogan or Whitfield. Yo, West Coast are a chance this week.
I would laugh if they won. That would be hilarious.
Bro, West Coast are a chance.
Oh, if they won.
If they play the way they've played the last 2 weeks, at home, with no with no Hogan or Whitfield, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about tipping West Coast.
No, I tipped GWS all the way. I'm sorry.
Look, I probably will lean with the Giants, the conservative safe tip. But I'm giving the Eagles every opportunity to win this one. Just heads up. Just a heads up. Oh, cool! We drop Guelph. Okay. So Guelph is dropped. Vigo's dropped? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Is James Leake playing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. James Leake is back for those people that had him since like round 4.
Where's Connor Stone, the bastard? Does back in for Parrish. Okay, wait. So Ruck out for Goldie. Oh, Witz is out. Okay. That looks all right. I don't mind that. Witz is rested. Yeah, you can manage him. That's okay. For Moyle. So Moyle against Goldie. Interesting. Rids is in. And Duz is in. So Parrish is out. And a forward is dropped, but we haven't brought a forward in.
Well, you've got Archer and stuff. Like,
so we see more merit playing midfield, perhaps, to this week. No more merit in the midfield this week. Excellent. I'm gonna tip the boys.
Nice.
We're gonna lose, but I'm gonna tip the boys.
I have not tipped the boys.
Look, we're gonna lose.
I love that, Joe. We're gonna lose, but I've tipped them anyway.
I've tipped the boys because this Durham is so important for us. And Ridley's back in. In Ridley, we trust. We're going to lose, but I'll back the boys. This is... No. Mikel de la Feu. Oh, he's gone again. Oh,
he survived. He survived half a game.
Oh, Lawler back. Big in. Maurice is in. And Lynch with the suspension of the decade. Jeez, that was so stupid of him. Holy shawarma. What's up with the culture? The swinging culture at Richmond. They love to throw their fists around at Richmond.
Yeah. Fellas, I've made a couple more emojis. Can you guys check if they work or not? You may have to refresh, but just let me know. Oof.
Very well. I'm tipping the Cats.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. 100%.
Easily. Lions and Port. Oh, Liddy dropped for Wines. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Logan Evans dropped. Koshius is in. Breville and McLaughlin. Oh, Archie. Oh, they get better. Holy crap, the Lions get even better.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, the Lions for sure here.
There you go. You should have a look at some of these emojis, Joe. They're pretty good. You'll just have to open
Go
up
versus the
stream.
MRO. Get around me. Get around me. I got an emoji in my name. That's not too bad.
Nice.
All right. And then Port. That was the Port game. Then we get to St Kilda. Carroll dropped. Travalia dropped. Brian Hill in and Hasty in. Oh, Sick Dog is in. Weddle injured? Yo.
Yeah.
And Sam
Well, that was
Butler.
news
What a
already.
waste of a trade.
Weddle injured was that was news already.
Yeah, but they're screwed without Weddle.
Yeah, I know. But that means Sick Dog's going to be okay.
Bro, Weddle is the Eagles. Weddle is the Hawks, I mean. Like, Weddle, he is Hawthorn. He is Hawthorn. But you get the Warpedo back and you get Sick back, so I'm still going to tip the Hawks.
Nice.
Sunday, fun day. Nat Fife injured on Fort. Francis suspended. Rampy injured. Dane Rampy is a big out. Is an important defender. Peanut Laddams might be playing. Amati smokes mushrooms. Tom McCartan is good, yes. Pierce could be back. Named on field. I want to tip Sydney because I feel like Freo are due a loss. Like, seriously, Freo are due a loss. They've won 6 in a row, and some of them have been in unconvincing fashion. Non-convincing fashion. So I just feel like tipping the Swans because Dockers are due. So I'm going to tip the Swans.
Yeah. I think I've tipped Swans as well. I think they're a little bit different when they're at home. They're a bit different.
Yeah, they got Golden in. They got the Pap smear in. And then Crows and Melbourne. Oh, Lever's back. Well done for dropping him and then losing last week. You're so smart, Goodwin. You're such a great coach, Goodwin. Ah, Simon Goodwin, you legend. That's right. The statement dropping of Lever, and then you lose and you get pumped because your back line was ass. So well done. And then you have to bring him back in the following week with your tail between your legs because you realized, oh no, that was a big mistake. Well done, Simon Goodwin. Thanks for the free loss.
Dumb.
So dumb. Petty injured. Howe's injured. Oh no. They're not playing Billings, are they? On the interchange. Van Rooyen, interchange. Lever on field. So Lever will be playing. Yeah, I'm still tipping the Crows.
Yeah, you have to.
Crows at home.
Crows at home versus a crappy Melbourne team. Like, I don't think the Inns have done as much for them as what they hope.
No, definitely not, in my opinion.
A little bit off topic, Causa will understand. Congratulations to Josh Goda. 475 games of no AFL. I think he's playing this week in the VFL team. So, something there.
Very good. Congratulations to the GOAT.
Yeah. He's playing for a spot in playing for a career, so I think he's up for contract this year.
Suns better win to keep my gauntlet alive. They probably will. Let's be real. So, yeah. So, how many people are in for a watch along tonight? I don't. Only Mark, who you can trust in. Mark Lavelle will always put his hands up. Guelphy, but Perkins is still there. It's amazing. This guy's clearly got dirt on someone at the club. Where the hell is our game? There. He's clearly got dirt on someone. Where is he? Where's the bastard? He's clearly got dirt on someone. I don't know what he has.
And
but
nice for those
these
people.
These are the eyes of someone who has looked into your soul and has found you lacking.
Are you guys sponsored by Peter Dutton?
No, Dutton Automobile.
These are not the same people.
These are eyes saying, "I know what you've done."
Yeah.
And if you drop me, I will reveal all of your dirty secrets.
Yep.
I know you have all of the dirty secrets because I am Archie Perkins and I somehow keep my spot in the side because if you drop me, I will reveal it to the police. I don't know what it is, but this is ridiculous.
Congrats as well to the people that held Clark and Johnson. Look to be some more good cash cows, 2 players that are offloaded last week. So, yeah, and Carroll as well. If you ended up holding all 3, you've at least got some half-decent bench cover this week, which is cool for you.
Okay,
last
Captain
week
Flash
I
is
shouldn't have
in.
gone.
Initiator is there. Heck, I asked for it. Fair enough. Vela will try. Charles will try. Perkins, like, I've seen you coach North. Look at his last 5 games. Oh, I don't want to look at him, Mark. I don't want to look at him. The problem is I have seen them, and they disgust me. Only reason Moyle is playing is to raise his trade value? Probably.
Potentially.
93 games. Come on, bro. You're getting close to father-son territory. Do I even want your sons at this point? Like, come on.
Oh,
what are you doing?
How many? Oh, no, you drafted Archie Perkins, right?
Yes,
oh, no, you got Perkins from... Oh, you drafted him. Yeah. I'm getting him in Caldwell mixed up. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Pick number 9, he was.
Mm-hmm.
I apparently predicted last week's result for Carlton Port. Really? Okay.
Oh, thumbnail for the watch-along's been made, so there you go.
Wow. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota.
Wow.
I don't know who that is. But apparently he is a Liverpool player who died in a car accident. I'm very sorry to hear that. Wow. Rest in peace. Was out by 1 point. Ooh. No sons, but daughters. Maybe. Disappointing. He needs to find form in the VFL, I reckon. That's all he needs, just to play some VFL, get some belief going, play as a half forward. So everybody's playing. Now I'm seriously contemplating if I want Dacos in my VCs and Cs. I don't even know anymore. Butler, the guy I traded in last week to be a 17th, is dead now as well. This is just so bad. I've got no way to loop Whitfield with anybody because there's no one else with DPP here. Wait, there's McCarthy. Yeah, no DPP. This is so bad. Why does everything suck? Hey, Tatum.
What's up,
Sorry,
Tatum?
Member stream, but crazy busy. How the team's looking? Yeah, the team's looking all right.
We have to do the members team, Joe. We'll show everyone how the members team's going.
How the fish do I look out of this? Yeah. Log out. Let's have a look at the members team. VFL in the next 8 games and all of next year. Just might as well trade him out, Mark. You might as well trade him out. Why are we keeping him in the VFL all year next year? Just get us something good. Tatum, you might realize that you've got access to some nice emojis apparently now. So we scored 18-43. So
this team is so good.
Bro.
This team is so good. You can loop both as well. So at least you can figure out, hey, Carroll and Clark looped this week. Zachy Johnson playing. The only one who's not playing is Butler, really. Do we have any trades?
2.
And we got some money. Would you guys consider going deconning to someone like Marshall? Because you know he's not going to score great if Pitnet's playing. And Marshall is about the same price.
Leaves us with 1 trade left for the year, man.
Doesn't matter. Like the team's done. That's the thing, right? The team.
We could get anybody. Doesn't have to be a ruck.
No, yeah, you can get anyone. But it's nice to have that ruck coverage. That's the thing.
Can't afford Tom Green anymore. What do we reckon? TDK is definitely a trade, I reckon.
Yeah.
Club seems to know he's gone, so we'll play Pitt more often than not for the run home. Ooh, yikes. Doing the same thing with TDK. But the first 6
Yeah, you might have
emotions-
to refresh, Mark.
Okay.
Refresh the
TDK
page.
to Rosie. All right, what do we reckon, guys? Members, all right. Do we like this? TDK to Rosie. Or do you prefer the ruck?
Look, check who's got the better run, because I think Rosie might still be sick. I know that there's like he had the flu this week, so I would hate to bring him in and then not. Wow, Geelong and designated kickers. Holy shit.
Do we want Tom Stewart, lads?
No, you're not bringing Tom Stewart in. That's not gonna happen.
5.09. I have never seen a number so high. 5.
Yeah, I think Rosie may still have the flu, so I would hate to bring him in if that was the case. What's ruck? Ruck might be the easiest way to go. Yeah. Who's got the best ruck matchups, Joe?
5.
Yeah. Now look at St Kilda, man. St Kilda's ruck run is half decent. Their run home is pretty juiced.
I don't know. He's got Gorn and Sherry back to back. Hell no, you burned us so much. Yeah, I guess. Do we have Goulden? No, we do not have Goulden.
Nah, I wouldn't. You want to set and forget play. You're not going to bring Goulden in.
How much cash do we have with TDK out? We have 567,000 on the dot.
Remember, you've got one trade left too, so
and only one trade left.
You would hate to you'd hate to leave yourself with like having to go straight swap on a player if you can avoid it. Like Marshall, I'm just saying Marshall, but Marshall gives you 30K in the bank.
No trade.
Okay, that works. You guys don't want to trade?
No, we're not trading Wits, Mark. He's not even playing this week. We're not going Wits, Mark. I'm sorry. Could go Sinclair.
Nah, I don't trust him.
Don't trust him no more?
Yeah, happy not tarring him. I'm just thinking in my head, like you got someone with a designated role. Yeah.
Do you trust that he won't break down, Marshall?
I think so.
I feel like he's been injured a lot. Yeah, got to hold it for injury. I sort of agree with you. Dunkley? Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't be touching
Dunkley 516. It really hasn't been torching it. 5 run average of 97.8. Yeah, probably not. Like, who is a guy that you absolutely have to get in? Like, at 567K?
Nobody, really. Hence why I said ruck. Like Marshall could get bodied by he could get bodied by Meek this week. Like it could happen.
Yeah.
But he's a very good player. And I just know that like after this week he's gonna hurt people.
560k, they're falling off hard from being higher. All of them?
Get all of them.
Well, Took, I mean, I said about Took Miller, I don't know how many weeks ago, that he's a great trade-in. He's averaged 116 over the last 3, 110 over the last 5. I mean, just a solid MA option. Rosie, Roma, Raul, or Ash. I don't want to go with Raul because he could get suspended this week. And Roma, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Rosie, I do like. But how often is he just going to get all of those kick-ins? Seriously, like, they couldn't kick a goal to save their life. Carlton last week. Ash. Can we even afford Ash? Yes, we can. 557.
Is are the subs out yet for the game? Let me just quickly check.
There's no Whitfield.
No
In
subs
fact,
yet.
Ash has been playing. Ash has been taking all the kick-ins, basically, hasn't he?
How do they not have the subs out yet? Oh, they do. Hanson and McNeil. Okay, cool.
Kick-ins. GWS. Yeah, Ash is 9. He's the number 1 guy for kick-ins all of a sudden now, Ash. What's the run home like for designated kickers?
They're not as good as Geelong.
Still a positive one.
Oh, there's no doubt he'll score better.
No red matchups.
Especially without what's his face in the team?
Whitfield.
Yeah.
No red matchups for the year for Ash. Do we like Ash? TDK to Ash? Who's a better VC, Bont or Sherry? I reckon Bont. Play the youngest, Tom McCarthy. Took's been consistent all year. He has been, hasn't he? He's been great. Might not have necessarily the highest ceiling, but he definitely has got a really a great floor.
I like Marshall better. I like
Ash.
Marshall better than Ash.
Probably scores high without Whitfield, but GWS Orange versus North.
Yeah, because
right?
North are fairly accurate. That's the thing. You don't get as many behinds versus North.
Yeah, so Mark agrees with the Ash selection. Took only 300, 100. Yeah, he's been great. His floor's been very high. He's had a very good, consistent floor for Took Miller. Oh fuck! He killed me. Oh, he's a marshmallow. He's a marshmallow. That's what he's a marshmallow. He doesn't have the ceiling. No, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have the ceiling, but he has the floor. Sometimes having a good floor is really important. Just to Fraser or Bergman.
Neither.
Or Bergman.
Neither. If I had to pick one, it would be Bergman. Feels like he's been a little bit better, but I would pick neither. You had to. Give me 1 sec.
Fraser, mini Bond. Yep, Roma in the bin. I agree, Initiator. So, we're holding on to the trade then? What are we doing? Do we hold it for injuries or do we use it? Without a definitive answer, we just hold it. Fraser has low keep and a pretty great year. Absolutely. He's been wonderful. For me, it's Took or Ash. Get out the notepad. I think we might have to get out the notepad. Just hold? All right. So we've got Initiator and Tatum voting for the hold. Took has the rule and is starting under the radar. He is flying under the radar. He is, I agree. Looking at Roberts and Shees, to Bond and Fraser. We'll just go Roberts to Bond in 2. Yeah, just go Roberts to Bond in 2. With Pitter in, TDK is pretty much dead. He is, isn't he? He is pretty dead. All right, notepad.
That's why I wanted to get rid of him.
Oh, wait. Imagine if we use our last trade.
Yeah,
Pitter
but
gets injured.
that's why I'm saying as well, like grab someone who's like an upgrade on the position. That's the only problem.
It's all right, Mark. Spelling has always been difficult for you, but it's never stopped me from reading
There's
all
no spell
of your
check on
comments.
StreamYard.
All right? I've occasionally struggled to make out what you're trying to say. I'm going to be honest. But we get there. We get there. We persist, mate. We'll never give up. Never give up, Mark. You always work hard. G'day, Cal. Looping McCarthy with Lipper. TDK a hold or a trade. Can get to anyone, but leaves me with 2 trades left for injuries
I
afterwards.
don't mind it. I would trade. TDK. I don't think his run. Well, what's TDK's run? Did you have a look at his run coming up? Like, I don't think it's great. Like, it's not like we're getting rid of him and he plays West Coast 3 times in a row.
No one plays West Coast 3.
Yeah, Carlton's negative 282. So he plays Collingwood. He plays DCAM this week, and then Oscar, and then Gorn, and then like round 23, he has a good week. If you have the trades to get rid of him, it's probably beneficial to be able to do so.
All right. Frickin' notepad time, ladies and gentlemen. It's frickin' notepad time. So, TDK out. 4. No one. Marshmallow. Tatum, what's your vote? Before you go, Tatum, good to see you, but what's your vote? You're at Marshall? You going with Marshmallow?
Yeah, like Marshall.
Ash. Took.
I think you need to go a Ruckman. I think Ruckman for a Ruckman. Grabbing someone who's a bit potty now is not a bad call.
So you're going for Marshall too?
Yeah, I like Marshall.
Marshmallows for Tatum. No trade for Blast from the past. No trade. Initiator says no trade. And
look, if you get one more no trade,
yeah,
if you get one more no trade, then we just hold. Yeah,
Blast from the past said no trade.
Yeah,
and
so
Initiator also says
one
no
more
trade.
No trade, and that's easy.
I'd love to do that, Initiator. No, we have 2 rucks. Yeah, but you can just. But we're just trading him out in the flex. Charles also votes for no trade. No trade for Charles. Mark, who did you vote for? You said either Ash or Took. You got to pick one. Ash. Okay. So Ash for Mark. I'll go freaking Marshmallow stuff. I don't give a crap. We'll go Marshmallow. If he breaks down and dies, it's not my fault. At least it will be a community effort.
Well, that's nice, Joe.
Velo, who did you vote for, Velo? Took or Ash for you, Velo? Pick one. Ash. Ethan says Ash, if anyone. Velo's gone with Ash. That said, with the draw upcoming, we hold now. We hold for the season. So Initiator saying nobody. Far out. This is a even threesome here. No trade, Marshmallow and Ash. We need a tiebreaker. Where's Maltesing when you need her? Where is she? Or Uncle Akka? Or someone. Where are they? It's time for TDK to go. It's time for TDK to go. And so I face the final curtain. All right, we got someone. Yeah, fine. I'll swap to Ash. All right, Initiator has done the. No, we all blind Big J with a pick of Marshall. Bro, I've picked the freaking Marshmallow myself. All right, Initiator's done the team thing, and he's gone and voted for Ash. So, Ash Ketchum wins the vote. Lockie Ash, you have been selected to represent and Roma is my second cousin. What?
There you go.
No, he's not. Roma is not your second cousin. This is a joke of some sort. This is like, and pigs fly sort of comment. Ash, not the Marshmallow. Yep. Ash won the vote, Charles. Not the Marshmallow. Check the surname. Check the surname. Oh, yes, it's true, actually. Whitfield. He's out. So we're looping Carroll and Clark this week.
Yeah.
Ash will capitalize on a great run home. And all right. Just calm it down, Velo. I don't remember people's last names, mate, okay? Mr. Velo Marshall. So, how does this team not have 24? This team does not have 24.
It's all right.
We were doing so well. Change the seat of Holmes. That's right. That was what. How the hell did it get to Dacos? That was last week's thing. Must not have undone. Oh, Nifty Nev. Lol. Joe being his arrogant self. Wanker. What was I being arrogant about? Because of the trade. Okay. That's right. That's right. So, Carroll into Clark. Whitfield is there. Bond was the VC. Ash, yeah, all right. This all seems to be in order now. All in order. Wonderful. Blame me for Ash if he goes down with injury this week.
I know who I picked. It's okay.
Hey, I voted for the Marshmallow as well.
Yeah.
All right?
Community team, fellas. Community team. That's all I'm going to say. So
it is a community team, indeed. But how does this not have 24? Look, it doesn't have 24. We were running low on trades. And then what happened?
We just ended up bringing in McCarthy and upgraded a couple of players and things like that. That's just how it worked. But it's got enough bench coverage that I don't think you really need it anyway.
Trade history. Where did things go wrong? I mean, I don't think we didn't really waste a lot of trades getting rid of sideways.
Mm.
No. I mean, Perryman was a poor start. Stewart got injured, so we traded him out. Horn Francis, we traded out to get Baz. Rose was a trade out because he wasn't doing well, but then he had the role change, which sucked. Davidson, Henderson, Moraes, Trainer Humphrey. Clary went out, but let's be real, he's not even that great. De Conning we traded out because we weren't sure how long he was going to be out for. McRae was a trade out because of his injury. Reed was a trade out because of injury. No premiums traded here. No premiums here. No premiums here. Neil was a trade out to Mills. Pryor and Kako, we got Jackson in.
That was probably the one that hurt a little bit, just because Jackson was so expensive.
So expensive, yeah. At $645K. We certainly could have gone more value oriented there, but we were thinking that would be the cherry on the top finish team.
Just sucked that Mills shit the bed last week.
So like I don't really think we made bad trades. The only bad one I would agree was getting Marich. That was bad at that point in time. So that definitely was unfortunate. Both hosts picked my cards. We did. Hey, you guys want to congratulate yourselves on the new logo? 1,000% improved. Oh,
thanks,
cheers,
Boz. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you very much.
Henderson trade hurt.
Yeah.
Henderson trade?
Hurt everyone. Bringing in Henderson.
Who was Henderson again?
But from Melbourne. The 99K player that played like 3 weeks and then that was it.
Oh, yeah. If we have Ash, we've got to put the VC on him. What do you reckon, guys? Do we put the VC on Ash against West Coast without Whitfield? Or do we keep it on the Bond?
Look, I like Bond, but Bond's going to be fun to watch. But that's me.
I mean, Ash should go gangbusters without Whitfield. And for designated kickers, they're a neutral matchup. Can't use Carroll as a loop if we do. I don't know if the ball is down there against West Coast that much. Yes, VC Ash. Should, but Bont is Bont. Who knows? VC Bont. Look, I'm also leaning on the Bont VC as well. VC Bont or Ash. I think we've got 2 people on the Ash, being Mark and Charles. Jez, Initiator, and myself are on Bond.
Yeah, 100%. Just keep it as Bond. You'll be fine.
We voted Bond, so leave it as Bond. Yeah, I'm putting it up for a secondary vote because we didn't have Ash as an option last time. So, hence why a potential revote there with a different looking team. So we could just leave it as is. Bont into Holmes. Very nice. So, oh, gee, the game's about to start soon. Yeah, we can show them the beanie. Want to show them the beanie?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Let's show them the beanie. Potential beanie coming up. And if he does well, see Sheffield. Exactly.
We've been looking at some merchant stuff for the channel this week. I've done up a design that I'm pretty chuffed with. Just gauging a little bit before we put something up. Hey, what do you guys think? And create a bit of buzz and whatever for it. So there you go. We'll do up a t-shirt as well with the logo and stuff. So if you guys want to grab that, that's cool. But yeah, we just thought, hey, maybe a beanie would be top notch.
Do you want me to show it, or are you going to?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I don't.
I think we're going to go with it. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Let me just pull up the messages. Trying to load it up.
Oh, well, that works too. There you go. Guys, it's been a great day. I'm going to put up the stream for the watch along with Joe. Give me 1 sec. Should start at like 7:25. So
you don't have much time to go swallow my food. This went for longer than I anticipated, but this is sort of what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. Would you wear something like this? With the old school logo that looks a bit like Carlton's because it's a monogram, but it's not. It's better because it's not Carlton. Was that Joe's winter home? I mean, Joe's winter.
Yes. Yes, there you go. Ooh.
A Carlton beanie with GWS colours.
Someone actually said that to me too. It's pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah, someone else has said the same thing.
I do like it. Nice.
I think people don't know about the badge. That's why it's a bit different. Not a Carlton logo.
It's TCB, the centre bounce. I feel like it's a mixture of Carlton with the monogram, the Giants with the orange, and Port Adelaide with the teal. It's got like...
And the black too.
And the black. So it feels like it's a mixture of 3 different teams. Reminds me of a Bruins beanie. I don't even know what the hell that is.
That's right.
We're known as the Carlton Giants at one stage because you got so many GWS players in your team. So yes, this is what it looks like. Let us know if this is something that you would wear around, and if so, we can definitely put it out. So just putting out the feelers. The Boston hockey team. There you go. Don't mind watching hockey every now and then. The good. I'm surprised they didn't use blue and red.
It's just not the colours of the channel at the moment. Blue and red does look really well, but we've kind of gone with the teal and orange. So yeah, just nice to keep the teal and orange going as much as we can.
When can I order one and where from?
Yeah.
Well,
we'll have that info out as soon as we can.
Haven't quite done it yet. This is now we're just sort of gauging whether or not there is a market there for people who want to do it, and it's not $100. It's not $100. It's not $100. You're taking community. We can take community suggestions, but
potentially
it's sort of in line with the new rebranding of with the colors as we got here now, as you can see from the channel logo, the channel colors. This is sort of what we're going with. But if you do have suggestions, more than happy to take those on board. Absolutely. Blue and red is Melbourne. Exactly. And we are not Melbourne. We are better than Melbourne. Melbourne's a bottom 4 side, tanking and giving us their #1 draft pick. We're not that. We are better than that here at the Centre Bounce. So yes, if you have suggestions, feel free to give them to us. We'd be more than happy to take them on board if it means it is something that you would like to wear. Now, with that, I think we have to call it. We have to call it.
Because
stop there.
Joe has to go eat before he's doing live stream.
So I have to go eat before this game starts. Otherwise, I'll die, crash, and burn. I don't want you guys, and I don't think you guys want me to do that, do you?
No, guys. It's been a great day. Been a great season. I think AFLW Fantasy is coming soon. So yeah, should be a lot of fun.
Hello.
Stick around. Joe will be back in about 20 minutes or so. And we'll go from there, really. If not, we'll see you guys for Review Crew Mondays at 7:30. Members live on Tuesday at 6, and then the drive home again next week. Few more members things coming out. Happy to take some directions, what you guys want from emojis and things like that. For the members, can offer a couple of other things too. So just let me know, fellas.
Indeed, because here at the Centre Bounce, we do the hard work and we design beanies so you don't have to.
But for now, you can design beanies.